A few weeks ago, I was watching this video on social media, and it was of a brown bear that kept walking around in the same area again and again and again. And apparently, this bear had been in captivity for 20 years. And now it was free to go wherever it wanted to go, but although it was free, it kept doing the same thing. And it made me think about how easy it would be to look at this bear and to think, how stupid. This bear is doing something that isn't serving it, but it continues to do the same thing again and again and again. And after this, I thought about how, or during this time, I thought about how this is what we do as human beings. We behave in ways that don't serve us, but even though they don't serve us, we do the same thing again and again and again, and this can go on for years and years and years. But although it can be easy to see this strange behaviour in a bear, in an animal that is no longer in captivity, and even to see this behaviour in others, in friends or family members, it can be a lot harder for us to see ourselves behaving in the same way. And again, because this is so normal, it goes onto the radar and we end up overlooking and being oblivious to what is going on. And so very often what happens is the behaviours that served us and kept us alive as children, we end up doing as adults. And although they served us back then, now as an adult, they can be causing us all kinds of problems and basically causing us to suffer for no reason. So let's say as a child that someone was able to survive by not being seen. And now as an adult they can continually do the same thing again and again and again. So not being seen is going to hold them back and prevent them from expressing who they are. But when it comes down to repetition compulsion, as a child someone might not have got their needs met. And although this stage of their life is over and now as an adult they can get their needs met, they can continue to play out the same scenario. So they can end up being attracted to people who are unavailable. So just like the bear, they will no longer be in, obviously not captivity, but they will no longer be a child and live in the same environment, but they will continue to do the same thing. And it won't occur to them that, that's over, now they can get their needs met. Now they have a choice, because they will be playing out the same thing. And another part of this is that this can be a way for them to resolve what took place, but because they will be in the same place internally, they will attract people most likely, or in general, who are just as unavailable as their parents. So they will be trying to get something from people that can't give it to them. And another way of looking at this is that this is a way for them to resolve what took place when they were younger, but in order for them to resolve it, they need to become aware of it and to draw the line. And so this can basically cause someone endless pain and suffering and endless struggle, because they will be repeating the same thing again and again and again. Whether it's someone who is unavailable, whether it's not feeling supported, whether it's being treated badly, whatever it is, it's just going to be the same scenario again and again and again. And this is why self-awareness is so important, because without this, nothing can be done. And once this awareness is in place, and someone can see that they are playing out the same pattern, so they can link their present life to their past, and they can see the connection. Once they can see this, then they will need to connect to what is going on emotionally and to work through this pain. And through working through this pain, they will be able to change their life, because they will no longer be trying to get what they can get as a child. And so if you can see that you are playing out the same stories again and again and again, then you may need to reach out for external support. And this way you will be able to go where you might not be able to go by yourself, and to finally let go of the past so that your present can reflect who you are.